Video opens with a shot of a cat network engineer, here called Kilo, walking tiredly through his home office late at night. The glow of multiple monitors illuminates his fur. He holds a laptop showing cascading red alerts. It's 2 in the morning. Of course it is. Why do these things always happen at 2 in the morning? You'd think the internet would have the decency to sleep just for a few hours. But no, it's a relentless 24/7 beast, and tonight it decided to throw a tantrum right in the middle of my REM cycle. The first alert pinged my phone just as I was dreaming about finally catching that elusive red dot. One ping, then another, then a whole symphony of digital despair. I stumbled out of bed, trying not to wake up my wife, Luna, or the little one, Patches. A quick glance at my phone confirmed my fears. Critical failure, core network offline. The kind of alert that makes your stomach drop and your fur stand on end. So here I am, hoodie on, coffee brewing, and a laptop full of nightmares. The initial diagnostics are not great. It looks like our main OSPF area is flapping like a bird with a broken wing. Adjacencies are dropping and reforming constantly. It's a mess. The entire routing table is unstable. Data packets are getting lost, bouncing around like confused kittens, and our primary firewall is screaming for mercy. CPU is pegged at 100%. It's not just overloaded. It's on the verge of a complete meltdown. Let's take a look at the topology map, okay? The problem seems to be originating from our edge router connecting to a new transit provider. We just brought them online yesterday. Coincidence? I think not. The logs are a waterfall of error messages. But buried in the chaos, I see something. A route leak. It looks like we're accidentally advertising our internal routes out to the new provider, and they're sending them right back to us. We've created a routing loop of epic proportions. It's the digital equivalent of chasing your own tail. But instead of being a fun little game, it's bringing down a multi-million-dollar infrastructure. My first instinct is to just shut down the connection to the new provider. Pull the plug. But that's a temporary fix, not a solution. It'll stop the bleeding, but it won't heal the wound. Plus, we need that upstream connection for redundancy. We have to fix the configuration, and we have to do it now. Thousands of users are relying on this network being upped, online businesses, streaming services, late-night gamers, they all depend on these packets finding their way home. Okay, deep breath. Let's think this through. The problem is a route redistribution misconfiguration. Someone, and I have a sneaking suspicion, who forgot to apply the right route filters when they set up the new BGP session. A classic rookie mistake, but with devastating consequences. All it takes is one wrong line of code. Time to get to work. First, I need to get into that edge router. SSH access is slow, probably because the control plane is getting hammered, but I'm in good. Now, let's find that redistribution statement. There it is, Toboy. It's wide open. It's basically shouting all our private secrets to the entire internet. No wonder everything collapsed. Alright, step 1. Kill the redistribution. I'll comment out the faulty line. That should stop the leak immediately. As soon as I commit the change, the firewall CPU should start to come down from the stratosphere. Let's see, applying configuration, and done. I'm watching the graph on my other monitor. CPU usage is dropping. 90%, 70%, 50%. Okay, we have breathing room. The patient is stabilized, but the network is still a mess. The routing tables are poisoned with all those bad routes. We need to perform a full cleanse. I'll clear the BGP sessions with the provider. This will force a complete teardown and rebuild of the peering. It's a bit aggressive, but necessary to purge all the incorrect information. As the sessions drop, the OSPF flapping should stop. The internal network needs to heal itself before we can safely reconnect to the outside world. I can see the alerts on my laptop screen turning from critical red to amber. That's a good sign. The internal routing protocol is diverging. Adjacencies are stabilizing. The network is finding its balance again. It's like watching a complex ecosystem slowly return to harmony after a major disruption. Every router is chattering with its neighbors, rebuilding its map of the world, making sure every path is the best one. Now, for the real fix, I need to build a proper route map, a filter that only allows us to announce the specific public IP prefixes we own and nothing else. This is Networking 101, folks. Deny everything by default and only permit what is explicitly allowed. I'll write the prefix list, create the route map, and then apply it to the BGP neighbor. This little piece of code is the digital gatekeeper that should have been there from the start. Okay, route map is built and applied. Let's double-check everything. The logic is sound. The prefixes are correct. The application direction is outbound. It looks good. The network is stable internally. The firewall is happy. It's time to bring the provider link back online. This is the moment of truth. Either it works, and I get to go back to bed, or it all falls apart again, and my coffee gets a lot stronger. I'll re-enable the BGP session. I'm watching the logs, like a hawk. The session is coming up. State is moving from idle to connect to active. Established. We have a stable BGP session. Now, let's check the routes we're receiving from them and, more importantly, the routes we're advertising asterisk to asterisk them. I'll run the command. And perfect. We are only announcing our public IP space. The leak is plugged. The loop is gone. On my laptop, the final few amber alerts flicker and turn to a beautiful, calming green. All systems are normal. Traffic is flowing correctly. The crisis is averted. I run a few ping tests and tracer routes from a remote server just to be sure. Everything looks clean. Perfect paths, low latency. We're back. I lean back, stretching my paws. The tension in my shoulders finally starts to fade. The adrenaline rush is over, leaving behind that familiar mix of exhaustion and satisfaction. This job, it's hours of quiet calm, punctuated by moments of sheer panic. But bringing a network back from the brink, there's nothing quite like it. It's solving a puzzle under immense pressure, with the whole world watching, or at least a few thousand people who just want to watch their cat videos. I glance over at the couch, Luna still asleep, her tail twitching every now and then. Patches is snoozing peacefully in his bed. They have no idea of the digital chaos that just unfolded. And that's the way it should be. The goal is to be invisible, to keep the silent, intricate dance of data flowing so smoothly that no one ever has to think about it. Time to write up the incident report. Cause: misconfiguration. Solution: implemented proper route filtering. Prevention: mandatory peer review for all core network changes. That last one is important. We can't have this happen again. I type it all out, send it to the team, and close my laptop. The first rays of dawn are starting to peek through the window. The world is waking up, and the internet is ready for it, humming along just as it should. My work here is done. Now, if you'll excuse me, I think I have a date with a pillow. And maybe, just maybe, I can finally finish that dream about the red dot. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more later night network tales. See you next time.